Okay, my video's not coming through for some reason. Why? Alright, this is really weird. Why is it not capturing my video? There it is, finally. That's a big, huge, weird delay. Alright, I think we can get ready now. Okay, so stream's up and running. Sorry about the delay getting started. It's really weird. My video wasn't capturing. Not sure why.
Fire in the hole!
Idiot! I love the Merc. Keeps me engaged. It's fun. So again, I'm just doing some restarts, practicing streaming over the next couple of weeks before the expansion comes out. Be patient with me. I know I have a lot to learn on the streaming front, but I'm having fun so far, so all is good. If you're having fun playing a video game, that's what really counts. Man. And I am starting to take some more damage. Traveler.
Who is that?
That's the freaky dude that's going to give us a skill gem for Spirit. Spirit gems are awesome. So again, doing the Mercenary, it's really one of my favorite classes. It has amazing finishing power for bosses, decent clearing power for maps and zones, so all around it's my favorite class. Now all I do is switch back and forth. I don't do anything fancy. I try to keep it as simple as possible with my flash grenades, frag grenades, and then just my normal beginning shot. So I did a couple of hours on this morning, just having fun. Figure I'll do an hour or two more this afternoon. And the key with the grenades is just getting used to how long it takes them to detonate, making that part of your rotation, factoring in flash grenades and your shots with your crossbow. Don't roll away too much, kind of keep them huddled around your grenades, because there's no point in pulling them out of your grenade blast.
Where'd I go?
I think this witch is resurrecting.
Need a sec.
There we go. And this is where the final boss will be in the zone that gives us our spirit gem and 30 spirit. So we'll come back there. We got the waypoint now. And now we just got to find the other two summoning circles.
Not yet.
And again, I know many of you that may be watching this have played this game. As I talk about what I'm doing and explaining why, that's for any new players that may be thinking about playing PO2 who haven't played it before. I was streaming on Twitch a little bit, and the number one question I kept getting is, what is that game? Never even heard of it before, which was a little surprising to me. And then I started thinking, well, you know what? I haven't actually seen any advertisements for POE 2. So if you're not into this genre of game, or you're not familiar with grinding gear games or Path of Exile, you may never in your community hear about the game, and which I think is a shame, because it is very quickly becoming one of my favorite games. And I'd like to see the community grow. Man, he hit me hard. That wasn't nice. Oh, missed. So it's like toss your grenades out and then toss out a flash grenade as fast as you can. Roll through and with your grenades. Don't pull them off your grenades.
One down. Who's next?
Lots of those little guys today, huh? So, you know, what classes are you guys thinking about playing once the expansion comes out? I haven't heard we're having a new class yet. I did see the video that Grinding Gear Games released yesterday, I think it was, but that was basically just pumping up the new in-game. And if all we get is a new in-game, that's totally fine, because we really, really need it. But I'm still hoping that we get a new class. They're saying it's going to be the biggest expansion ever, or as of yet. And if it's bigger than the Druid expansion was amazing. Oh, I love the Druid. Love everything about it. That's what I'm talking about. Now, these two sometimes are right next to each other. Yep, right here. Hey, come here, go there. Thank you. Alright, so let's do these two, and then we can go do the boss.
Take this!
Those witches. No, I'm not gonna be gone. Not till I kill you. Then I'll be gone. I'll be gone all you want after I kill you. That purple stuff. I hate chaos damage. I never have any sort of resistance to chaos. Ever. Get off of me.
Not yet.
Don't need energy, and like I was saying, when I'm playing something like the plant-based druid and I'm really looking for energy shield, I never get it. As soon as I switch over to a character that doesn't need energy shield, that's what I'm gonna say. I think I'm ready for him. That'll be gone. Yep. So let's start this ritual. This is like a 3-part ritual. So we're gonna need a bunch of mobs. Stay out of the purple or glowy stuff. Try to save your pots. I have really bad mana and life pots right now. And we're going to need them for the boss. There's the boss. And so we have 2 phases of this boss.
Need more time.
Stay out of the blood stuff. Oh yeah. Alright, so here comes the last phase. Gotta get out of that. And he did. That easy, guys.
Oh, will you bugger off? We got enough problems.
So the cult, thank you.
And it doesn't really matter what you take. Once you go through the game once, you're gonna have 500,000 of those things. Ugh, trying to get my skull. There we go. And here we go. So 30 to maximum spirit. So you're going to get 30 spirit and a free spirit gem. Now it's going to be up to you on what you run. So sometimes I like running Herald of Ash. And so I think this is a good one. Explosion radius is 1.2 meters. I like it. And the other one I could run is Wind Dancer, which is nice, but I usually save that for later on. So I'm going to go ahead and use Herald of Ash, turn it on. And you see I haven't really done anything with my gems yet. Armor and evasion rating. That's what I'm looking for, but I'm looking for something a little bit better. And I would like to start stacking Thorns damage. Just as added damage. So if I can find equipment that I like with that on there, I will pick it up. Head back to town before I go to Oldham Village.
The village has been... We must
He's just like, go to the village, blow up stuff. So, yeah. The one I have on is just better for right now. It is lower level, but right now that 104 armor is going to keep me holding on to that. I do like the cold resistance. I need to start stacking some cold resistance. And even though this has a slightly higher DPS, I'm going to keep my Raptor bow because of the reduced reload speed and 100% chance to not expend ammunition if you've reloaded recently. That's huge, so I'm going to keep mine. So what I'm going to do though, and as you're doing Act 1 especially, take this quality stuff apart and start building up these shards, the armor scrap, and the artificer's shard. Get those things started building up. Again, you won't really need a lot of them now, but there's going to be a point in the end game where you're going to need those to help improve your gear. I should be able to use these level 4 gems. Let's check that out. Nope. Explosive grenade, flash grenade, and so just so I can make sure I know where I'm at right now. Level 5, I need to be level 14 to use. quite honestly, I may use the gas grenades at level 5, but maybe not, but maybe. And then explosive shot when that's ready. But usually my main attacks all the way through the in-game are going to be my flash grenades and my explosive grenades. And that works easy enough. It gets me through. You could start doing things like oil grenade and blowing that up with your explosive shot for a lot of added DPS. That works too. And the artillery ballista, as you put down that ballista and it just starts firing out your grenades for you. Super nice. The mortar cannon. Yeah, the mortar cannon, what I was thinking of. You basically socket your grenades in that and just drop that cannon down as you're walking through, and it will fire out those grenades on a time basis. Makes life a lot easier, but we're well away from that. Hello, Eva. Glad you could join us. How are you doing today? I'm walking through the Mercenary right now, doing a little restart. Basically killing time until the expansion comes out. It's going good. Yeah. Need more people of my generation getting on here and playing, don't you think? So are you a POE 2 fan of the game?
Here it comes!
Yeah, I'm brand new to streaming, so I'm basically picking up streaming, trying to learn it right now before the expansion comes out. So I've been running through a few of my favorite classes and going through the leveling with them. Okay. Yep, might as well put our next point in down here in the grenades. And the next one's going to be really nice. Yeah. Yeah, I honestly, I tried Path of Exile when it first came out, and I didn't like it. I'm really glad I gave Path of Exile 2 a shot. It's become one of my favorite games of all time. The difficulty levels right there. It's a fun game to play, challenging. It's almost a different type of game depending on what class you pick up. And so I do recommend it to anyone who actually wants a new game that they haven't, they're probably getting tired of their old games, ran through it so many times. And it's free to play, but right now we're in beta. So for the past year and a half, really, we've been playing beta. And so it costs $30 to play, a one-time fee. But they do give you a bunch of in-game currency that you don't have to pay for. So it's basically you're getting a free game to play with the really good currency to start off your character. Yeah, I recommend it. And like I said, we have a really big expansion coming out in 2 weeks. I think it's the first week of May is when it's due to come out. And so it's a great time to actually get started in the game. Come on, avoid the baby blood. Get out of the baby blood. Nice big crowd there. Got him. Yeah, you should. I think you'll like it. Again, there's plenty of videos where you can look up each class and really get a good foundation of what the classes are like. No, I used to mainly play. I played everything, but my favorite games were always like MMOs. I started playing World of Warcraft back in vanilla days and played that for basically 2 decades. That was really my favorite game until they ruined it. I did like the Final Fantasy MMO. That was a really well-made game. That was fun. And, you know, I have played a few of the other ARPGs. They just weren't my favorite type of genre until I stumbled upon this game. And my daughter actually got me into this, talking about it, telling me how cool it looked. And so, just so I would have something to do with her, we started playing together. What's your favorite genre? What are you playing that you usually turn to? Now, this boss, I love like what I call gatekeeper bosses. This boss is a good gatekeeper. He will definitely give you a gear check and see if you're ready to go on to meet the count. And the count is one of the best gear checks in the game. He is a true gatekeeper. The first time I played this game and I went against the count, my gear was horrible. I had no idea what I was doing. And I just died over and over and over against the count. So I think they do a really good job of mixing those bosses into the game. Horror games, that'd be cool. Like what kind of games do you find in the horror genre? Yeah, that would be fun. Are you streaming that on like Twitch or YouTube? Or somewhere else? Yeah, if I played that sort of game, I would almost want to stream it in the dark. Have on like a really cool mask or something and stream through that just to get with the feel of the game. That'd be awesome. Yeah, well, and that's part of the reason I like this, is this game has some really good like stories to it where you could really follow along with all the myths. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, my theory, I've been playing games since the very early 1980s. And what I tell everybody is play the games you like. It's like if you like a genre, play the heck out of that game. Man, I'm lagging. Don't like lagging. Not against this boss. If I lag at the wrong time against this boss, I'm going to wake up with a severe headache. So far, so good. I just got to avoid the guillotine. Lag. Alright, he's dead. Now I gotta clear up his little troops here. So this is why I like the Mercenary. Single target damage is off the charts. So when you're going against a boss, again, there's other characters that are better at screen clearing and maps. Not that I have any issues on maps with the Mercenary, it just takes longer to complete a map with the Mercenary. But with the single target clearing, I have a video of one of my mercenaries killing the count in literally less than 30 seconds, where it glitched out the game and killed him so fast. So if anyone's having issues trying to get through a boss, give a mercenary a shot. So I'm going to pick up the waypoint here before I go back to town. Well, I appreciate you showing up. I'm here. Hopefully we'll get to see each other more, especially when the expansion comes out. I should be streaming just about every day, and I appreciate your feedback. So what is your Twitch account so I can follow you on Twitch? Yeah, promote your Twitch account here, and I'll definitely follow you on Twitch and give you some support out there. I should go back to town real quick, unload my bags. Level 14. I got a couple more levels to go before... Yeah, definitely. Go ahead and share your link. And like I said, I'll go check out your channel. Heck yeah.
For what it isn't worth.
I pick up this quest.
Yes.
Now she's going to ask me to kill the count. And I need to start stacking a little bit of cold resistance. So before I go face the count, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some slots in my gear and just start stacking cold. So I'm going to edit all this gear. Put a slot in this, slot in this, slot in that. A couple slots in my crossbow. Yeah, I'll check it out. I appreciate your support as well. And now we're going to go ahead and put some cold resistance first on our gear. Okay, so lightning resistance, cold resistance. Just stack it up. Remember, 75% is as high as you can get for your cold resistance. You see, I get my 25% cold resistance here. Another thing I can do to help that out a little bit is come back over and actually bump up this. I can't. Oh, I don't even have the first on it. Yep, I'll see you next time. Okay, so now we got that beefed up a little bit for a little bit more cold resistance. And now I'm going to put a little bit more damage into my crossbow. So since we're such low level, we can only use the first size room. So the crossbow is a martial weapon, so I can go 28% physical damage, which I think I'll do. I'll just go ahead and add physical damage to that bow. And I'm just going to go straight damage and not even really worry about any other stat right now. So there we go. 28% increased physical. That will help that out a little bit. And then we're ready to go make it through the ramparts. I'm close to retirement. You could probably tell my age by the hair on my face. And I would love to actually get good enough at this that people actually want to follow along just to help out my retirement income when I do stop working. Again, I've always been a gamer. I love gaming. I love getting on here. And so I've always thought about streaming. And so I just started doing it a couple of weeks ago. And just said, you know, what the heck, let's give it a shot. So how do you work on channel visuals? Like, I do have a lot to learn. The more I'm getting into this, it's just been a few weeks, I'm realizing, wow, this is not as easy as I thought it was going to be. There's a lot to this. But I'm enjoying it. And so far, it's like today, just you showing up and us talking, I have so much fun talking to other gamers and just getting their feedback, their input, what they think about the games they're playing. So I could see doing this if I ever got good enough at it as a job. It would be fun for me to do that. I just know I have quite a while to go before I'm good enough to actually do it full time. But that's okay. I'm going to be gaming anyway. Might as well be streaming and learning while I'm gaming. And another thing I try to do is watch some other really good streamers that when I watch what they do, and they can keep me engaged for quite a while. So I'm trying to figure out how they're doing that, how they're keeping me engaged in their videos. So we do have a wealth of knowledge out there. It's just taking the time to really try to learn from what I'm seeing. Alright, so we're going to make our way around here. This is the entrance to the Counselor. And I usually pick up a level or two. Yeah, what I was putting out videos through my PS5, and that was fun, but I couldn't figure out how to actually stream on the PS5, if that makes sense. So I switched over to my computer, and basically the only visuals I really use... Oh, give me your idea. I'm always looking for streamers to actually say, hey, dummy, do it like this. If you have a good idea that you think I should try out, please, by all means, give me that criticism or constructive feedback. A capture card like logo banner. Oh, so you're saying have like an overlay right on the screen. Now, can you do that with like I'm using OBS software? Can I do that right through there?
Another day?
Because yeah.
Another coin.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Because I do see other people doing that, where they have like their logo or their name of their channel right on the video as they're doing it, and I just didn't understand how they were doing it. So that's on a capture card like logo banner. I'll look that up. I think I learned something new from you guys like every day. Alright, get my free gem up here. And a support gem. Nice. Don't want to step in the fire. So, Adam, you still there? You got you said you had an idea for me. What was your idea? An elite.
All in a day's work.
He's done. Wish that had better stats. I really need some good armor evasion rating gear to start dropping. should be close to the count's lair right now, to the manor house. What was your idea? Oh, this guy does not want to die. I do have a Discord, but I just don't use it. I was thinking of hooking up my Discord right away, but there was a couple of really good streamers that have like millions of followers, and they do a beginner streamer type of channel where they teach you how to stream. And both of these guys said the same thing. They said you do want to do a Discord when you get established, but they recommend not doing it right away. And the reason they said don't link your Discord right away is because you actually spend too much time managing your Discord channel instead of learning how to stream. And so that made sense to me because I am learning a lot about streaming. And so if I was splitting the time, I'd be like, oh, am I going to delay my ability to stream well? But so I will probably hook up a streaming channel once I get a following, like, or a Discord channel to it. And I know you're not the first one to tell me that. It's like, hey, start a Discord so people can chat, get together, communicate. And I totally agree. I just think it's probably at least a few months away for me. I want to get a really good handle on what I'm doing streaming beforehand. Does that make sense to you? And what I'm trying to decide now is, do I stream on Twitch, which is a smaller community, or do I stream directly to YouTube with the bigger community? So do you stream on Twitch or YouTube or both? So let me check my cold resistance. Cold I have to 75%, so that's good. Only Twitch?
That's him.
I did a few streams on Twitch, and then I wanted to see if I could figure out how to do it directly to YouTube, because I was listening to, I think it was Asvan Gold, and he was talking about how YouTube literally is 100 times bigger than Twitch. And he prefers streaming on Twitch, but if he ever gets banned on Twitch again, he'll just go right back to YouTube because he says it's such a bigger audience anyway. So now I'm torn. I don't know if I want to do Twitch or YouTube. What I was doing is streaming on Twitch, copying those videos to my YouTube account. I wish there was a way to actually stream to both at the same time. Like have Twitch and YouTube on the same stream. I wouldn't mind that. It would probably bog my system down to all nothing. And for some reason, during the normal gameplay, it's not that bad, but when I'm going against bosses on my computer, it lags out almost every time. I think, have a treasure vault on this level somewhere, so I'm going to look at the whole level and make sure I'm not missing that vault. And I also want, is this the level where I have the mini-boss? And I missed the mini-boss. Yep, here's the mini-boss. get my buff from this guy.
First ones. Here.
Alright, come on.
Sanity recedes
Come on.
ever
Get down
further
here.
into the dark.
You can do it.
Hover above us, in the corners, watching and waiting. What sickness has come among us that so unsettles our minds?
This guy's hitting me really hard.
Poised to strike. No one is safe.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe part of the reason I'm lagging is because I do it through my Wi-Fi. Maybe I should have a direct connection. He's dead.
Always did say religion is dangerous.
That's cool. Thanks. Yeah, I'll probably be streaming for maybe half an hour to an hour more today, and then do some other things with my OpenClaw and get some stuff done with that. Because I'm learning all sorts of new stuff now, so I'm enjoying playing with my AI, having it build some stuff for me too. Actually, one of the cool things I'm coming up with my AI is we live in Fredericksburg, Virginia, which is a big Civil War town. And we are doing a treasure hunt this week. The AI came up with this. I was like, okay, how do I get more followers? And he said, okay, here's an easy way to do it. Create a treasure hunt where you put a card or a token somewhere in the town, somewhere in the city, and you notify everybody, and you do like a 7-video series where what I did today was put out a video to notify everybody of the treasure hunt. And then on Monday through Friday, I'm going to put out daily clues on where it's located so people can start looking for it. And then once someone finds the card, we'll do a reveal video where I give them like $500 prize money for finding it to wrap up the video series. So I was like, oh man, you know what? That sounds like a really cool gimmick. A way to get people to watch the channel a little bit. And like all my thumbnails and everything that I make for my videos are all done by AI as well. Okay, making our way over to the count. There should be a treasure room on this level as well. Let's see if the count is going to kick my butt. Like I said, he is going to gear check me, that's for sure. Baby blood. Man, that baby blood. Get through that blood so it doesn't kill you. Oh, no loot. Nice. Give me something good. Man, that's a big pack of baby blood. Holy cow. Oh, she's a witch, so she's bringing him back to life. Let's get closer to her. There we go. Got an orb out of that. That's it, just an orb. Hey guys, thanks for waiting over here for me. Appreciate that. And again, I'm looking for my armor evasion rating gear.
Eat this!
is that treasure room? Stairs. I thought there was a treasure room here. Maybe not. Maybe it's on the next level. And this is the level with the count, so we're almost to him. Finish up the count, head into Act 2.
Down.
Hopefully I don't blow it on the count so everybody can see how good the Mercenary is. I'm a big fan of the Mercenary. I think a lot of people hate the class because it is so much different than every other class on the game. And when you first play it, it is awkward waiting for those grenades to go off, a slight delay on everything you do. So I get that, I felt the same way. But when you get that timing down and you actually improve your grenades so they fire off faster, here's a treasure room. A little bit of gold. Sometimes there's a treasure chest in there, which there isn't. So, I think I'm close to the count right over here. Yep. Let's see if the count kicks my butt. I've died to this guy so many times on so many different types of characters that
Nasty.
I don't even worry about it anymore. I do like keeping him out of his phase 3 though, if I can. So there's also that. Come on guys, get over here.
Eat this.
Alright. This is a 3-4 phase fight. You can kill him before he reaches his other phases, but I don't think I'm hitting hard enough right now. And I definitely want to keep him close, so there's the danger of doing that. But I want to keep him in my grenades.
Need more time. You dare mock me.
So get really proficient at trying to roll out of the way. Saw that coming, could not get out of it.
Open the cage. Release the beast. Give me what you promised. Need more time.
Since you are too weak to do the job, I'll find someone goodbye.
Alright, we're going to be heading into phase 2. Ah, I missed with that grenade. Here's phase 2.
I smell your blood,
Need a sec.
and I am ravenous.
Need a sec.
Alright, he's going to call his wolves.
Winter's chill. Sought from
Need a sec.
through an endless night. They wither and tarry. Forsaken frosts.
And these guys, when these sort of guys show up, every time you kill them, it replenishes your pots for your mana and your life. So this isn't a bad thing when they show up. Especially if you've had a really bad first round.
I will take out your heart.
Alright, laser beams should be coming after this.
Killing frost. Requiem on high.
Laser beams. Alright.
I smell your blood.
Not killing them fast enough, so we're going to go to like a phase 4 here.
Killing frost.
Maybe not. We might get them. No, we're not going to get them. Oh, got him. Okay, so he's down. Didn't make it to his 4th phase, which is good. So we got through the count. We're heading into Act 2 now.
If only for a moment.
Not setting any records for
Madness.
getting the zones done,
Soothe
but
my being.
less than 3 hours, and we got through the first
Used
act.
it against me.
Listening to me babble on about it, so that's
I
good.
found messages from the desert.
Now I will do the first zone, the swamp area, in the Act 2 to get through that.
Kill her.
It's a massive increase in the mob activity,
Stop the madness. As you wish.
so I'll get through that and get to the first town and set up there.
We must
And that'll
haste.
probably be
Let us
it for
return
me
to
for
Clear
today.
Hell to make our preparations.
Nothing good, don't need any of that stuff. So let's head to the encampment. And sorry, my pit bull was over here playing with me, and so he may unplug something. Chaos, buddy, go away, bud. Go lay down.
Friendlies. Well, I've no. I'm Smith.
Get through these.
Good welcome to the camp. Stay safe, if you can.
We afflict.
Identify these items. I want to empty out my bags before I go over. 30 armor, mana, cover rate, and I can juice that up a little bit more. I can slam that. So let's go ahead and slam that a couple of times. Okay, good. Swap that out for my crappy belt. Disenchant a couple of these items and empty out my bags.
It is good. Finn makes fun of my collection. Oh, I like this one.
I like that one too. Oh, that's 10 of 88. That's nice. Still only a 90 mana, but that's a big increase from what I got. So I'm going to go from 6 charges to 8 charges with more mana input. 10 to strength, evasion rating, dex, fire resistance, life. That's not bad. I'm using this. So for now, I'm going to keep what I have on. But that's really not the amulet I want to be wearing. But for now, what I have on is slightly
How
better.
can I be a betrayer?
So let's go to Act 2 and I'll let everyone watch the video.
Hate with the beast. Every attempt to control it has ended in cataclysm. We must pursue her to the plains of Vastyria. We should find the Marikath caravan.
Okay, let's go.
Only they can lead us through that harsh and unforgiving land.
Go, bud. Sorry. I love my pit bulls, but they always want to be in my lap, even when they shouldn't be.
Thank you.
Alright, so we're in Act 2 now.
Ah, the Marikath. A very.
Oh, and I was thinking Act 3. Don't know why I was thinking that. So, I'm gonna go pick up the quest before I go out. Here we go.
The show of my worth, eh?
Let's go blow some stuff up. Now, normally I like clearing a zone. I don't know why I do that, but I do. On this one, I usually try to find my way over as quick as possible to the boss and just beat him. Because there's not much else going on in this zone other than just trash mobs like this. Nice, got an orb. Take an orb. Have noticed a lot of lower level orbs are dropping now. So I do think there was a buff that I missed to that, because those were not dropping at such a high rate before. Another things are the runes. Seeing a lot of runes drop, which is nice. Because I swear I've had other characters that go through the whole game and get like 2 or 3. So it is nice to be able to try different builds out based on the items dropping for you. And I'm still hoping that this biggest update ever, that's what Grinding Gear King said, includes a new way of building gear. Because I know everyone says the new way of building gear is so much better than it used to be, and it is. But there's still too much RNG. So I'd rather buy gear. I would rather go to a vendor and just say, give me this awesome gear, yes, I'll pay you whatever you want. Because I hate getting a great piece of gear and ruining it, because it's just so random as you're trying to build it. Alright, they flipped the map on me, and the maps do flip every time you come in. So just when you get used to a zone one way, it looks totally different just by flipping and inverting the map.
Surprise!
Wow, that guy was tough. Making our way up here. I hope this is the right passage. It is the right passage, so here, we're already to the boss. Let's kill these guys. You guys get out of here. With this silliness.
On the cliff!
Yeah, on the cliff. I can't sound Australian very good. On the cliff. Is he a Kiwi or is he Australian? I can never tell the difference. Alright, let's get up here and fight the boss. I like sprinting up to him. And then I like... I couldn't keep him up here. Get over here. Get over here. Yeah, I like you up here. Keeps him right in my grenades. Keeps me away from his henchmen on the bottom. That hurt. Why you gonna be so mean?
Not yet!
Alright, he did.
Here they come!
Let them all get to you.
If this doesn't earn my passage, nothing will.
Alright, let's go kill his minions as they walk down. There we go, level 17. I think I can now use the next level gems, so that's good. And that gets us on the boat. Come here, guys. Alright, so warm gloves, crap. I can look at that, but I doubt if it's any good. Pick up that to take apart because it was a superior. Really? There we go. And see if I can pick that up. I can because I can take that apart too. So now we're going to go back to town and get on the big boat. And now we're on the caravan. Alright, so that's in Act 2, guys. That's going to be it for today.
Never thought it would work for the Americans.
Following along, I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe if you can, and I will see